In the second episode of our bone-chilling documentary series, The Dark Pact, we delve further into the unsettling history of the Horn of Cthulhu. Traveling back in time, we witness the ominous pact that was forged between the Cultists and the Great Old One himself, Cthulhu. This unholy agreement marked a turning point in the dark saga surrounding the Horn, as its power was bestowed upon the devoted followers of the malevolent deity. Legend tells of a solemn gathering within the depths of Rulia, where the Cultists gathered in reverent anticipation. Their devotion to Cthulhu knew no bounds, and they were willing to offer everything in exchange for the unfathomable power they sought. As the Cultists performed rituals of submission and reverence, an ethereal presence descended upon them, heralding the arrival of the Great Old One. Cthulhu, with his towering and grotesque form, radiated an aura of indescribable dread. His eyes, burning with otherworldly wisdom, peered into the souls of the Cultists, gauging their worthiness. Recognizing their unwavering loyalty and fervent devotion, Cthulhu made a pact with them, sealed by an unholy bond. In exchange for their eternal allegiance, Cthulhu bestowed upon the Cultists the twisted conch shell that would become known as the Horn of Cthulhu. This grotesque artifact, infused with the essence of the Great Old One himself, granted its possessors unimaginable power over the creatures of the deep. With a single blasphemous blow into the horn, they could summon and control nightmarish entities that lurked in the abyss. The horn became a conduit, a channel through which the Cultists could tap into the primal forces of the deep. Its eerie resonance echoed through the realms, resonating with the cries of unspeakable horrors. As the Cultists honed their control over the horn, they discovered the incantations and rituals necessary to command the nightmarish creatures to do their bidding. With their newfound power, the Cultists reveled in their ability to unleash chaos and terror upon the world. They were no longer mere mortals bound by the limitations of humanity, they had become conduits of Cthulhu's unfathomable might. With each summoning, they tightened their grip on the dark forces that dwelled in the depths, bending them to their twisted will. However, as their power grew, so did the insidious influence of Cthulhu. The Cultists found themselves caught in a treacherous dance with the Great Old One, teetering on the edge of madness. The Horn of Cthulhu, once a symbol of their triumph, became a cursed artifact that gnawed at their sanity. The Cultists' devotion to Cthulhu came at a great cost. They slowly descended into a nightmarish realm of their own, their souls corroded by the very power they had sought. Their thoughts became consumed by dark desires, their actions driven by a twisted morality that defied human comprehension. As the Cultists continued to delve deeper into the abyssal secrets of the Horn, they discovered the true price they had paid. Their loyalty to Cthulhu bound them to a path of eternal servitude, trapped in a cycle of madness and despair. The once glorious power they had wielded became a curse, shackling them to an existence of perpetual darkness. Join us in the next episode of our bone-chilling documentary series, where we delve further into the spiraling descent of the Cultists and the consequences of their Dark Pact. The Dark Pact unravels the horrifying truths behind the Horn of Cthulhu, revealing the true nature of the malevolent forces that haunt its existence. Subscribe now to bear witness to the depths of madness and despair that await those who dare to embrace the Horn's dark power.